So hi guys, I should be live with you for another match at the FIFA Football World Cup. This time it's Cristiano Ronaldo whose Portuguese team take on Luka Modric, Croatia. I mean, long-time teammates at both were long-time teammates at Real Madrid and will be looking to get the better of the teammates as they look to make you know I mean could be it could be the last appearance for one of these two, and I mean, obviously, given the profile of the player, Portugal will be the bigger draw. I mean, a lot of people will be talking about Portugal and what they'll probably achieve in this tournament. So we'll see how it turns out. And let's start off with a poll. Let's start off with a poll. Will Cristiano Ronaldo score a goal? Will he? We'll find out. We'll find out if Cristiano Ronaldo can score tonight. And we'll see. Team news is out. I will share it with you. Cristiano Ronaldo is starting. So is Rafael Leao, and João Neves is back. João Neves is back in place of Ruben Neves. So a simple poll for all of you good football people out there. Will Cristiano Ronaldo score tonight? Will he or won't he? That's the simple question. I will of course share the team news with you. Just give me a minute as I just you know just get a few things in order. I should have done that earlier, but apologies about that, and just won't take more than 30 seconds probably, and all the in-house sort of work that needs to be taken care of, and yeah, so we'll be ready with you, and just just a minute, under a minute now, and yeah, so all the in-house things are now taken care of, and we will be talking about Portugal, Croatia. I mean, it's not a given that Portugal will definitely go through. I mean, there's a very good chance that they may not. And let's go to the team note. There's still about 40 minutes to go before the game starts, and we'll be we will be touching on a lot of subjects, and we will be touching on a few subjects, and just let me check the audio if it is working. Just let me check the audio. So here are the two teams for the game here tonight. Um, Toronto. The game is in Canada, and and so I'm pretty sure you can see the team news with yourselves, and the team news is there, and yeah. So here's the team news. Diego Costa in goal. João Cancelo as expected starting at right back. And I'm just making myself comfortable because I know, I mean, there's a chance that this could be a long, long, long night with extra time and penalties. Hopefully not. Fingers crossed. Ruben Diaz and Renato Vega. I mean, Raul started the first game, but since then it's been Diaz and Vega, Nuno Mendes at left back, João Neves, Vitinha, and Bruno Fernandes in midfield. Rafa Leao comes in for whom? It's not Bernardo Silva who started the last game. Why can't I remember who started the last game? Anyways, I just don't know who started the last game for Portugal on the left, and I mean, wasn't a very good performance against. It wasn't a particularly good performance against Colombia, and Portugal were really, really lucky that they drew that game because uh, I mean, they first of all they didn't deserve to, and Colombia will be kicking themselves. I mean, for them it's okay because uh, they got Ghana in their game, and I mean they would fancy themselves against Ghana. Doesn't mean that they will definitely win. Doesn't mean they will definitely win. And yeah, why can't I remember who started? Wasn't Rafael Leao? That's for sure. I can't get my head around it. Let's just go over the Portuguese lineup while we are at it. And Dominic Livakovic is the is the uh, is the goalkeeper. Joseph Stanisic, Marin Pongracic. That's a surprise. Pongracic, maybe he played the game against Ghana. I don't know. Sutalo, Kovacic, Luka Modric, Ante Budimir, Nikola Vlasic. Vlasic scored the winner last time round. Perisic, Martin Baturina, he scored against England, and Peter Sucic, however you want to pronounce it. And that's the team. No Ivan Perisic. I mean, you could understand that decision given that given that there are a lot of I mean Portugal will expect to retain retain as in will keep a lot of possession with them with Vitinha and other players that they have at their disposal. So I mean, it's not surprising that Perisic, who's getting on now. I mean, getting on as in like it wouldn't have been surprising if he had been moved on, or he himself had retired, but wanted to play in this World Cup, and who knows, could be a last game for Kovacic, Modric, Vlasic, Perisic is there. I don't know. Just wasted 5 or 6 seconds talking about Perisic. More than that, when he's clearly there, and one of the battles that could really determine this game is Modric, Kovacic, and whoever plays. I don't know who's the Peter Susic, probably, and these people will probably determine who, and Vitinha Neves Fernandez will probably determine who goes through. I mean, whoever comes out on top will probably determine who goes through. I mean, you could say Vitinha, Fernandez, and Neves have legs over Kovacic, Modric. They are younger. They are, more energetic, or should be more energetic than the people they are playing against. So it's, won't be surprising if they can get the better of get the better of an experienced Croatian midfield. Whether they do or they don't is 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 another matter, and uh, will be. I mean, this Croatian team has so far been a bit of a disappointment. I mean, like they made it on um, merit. They beat Ghana, they beat Panama, so 6 points. And who knows? There was a point when they were topping the table as well, but England scored a couple of goals and they and they England scored a couple of goals and they finished top. Mm, well deserved. Uh, but Croatia over the last couple of World Cups have history on their side. I mean, Portugal, they have been eliminated quite early on in these tournaments. I mean, in 2018, Portugal was eliminated. I don't know at what stage they were eliminated, but obviously Croatia got to the final against France, who won the tournament eventually. And last time round in Qatar, Croatia finished third. They reached the semi-final. If you don't want to talk about the third or fourth place finishes, Croatia finished. They reached the semi-final. And then again, they lost to the eventual winners in. They lost to eventual winners in. They lost to the eventual winners in. What's their name? Uh, England. Uh, yeah. So I mean, it's obviously not going to be easy for. It's obviously not going to be easy for the for this Portuguese team against Croatia, and like it looks like they get a different beast inside of them when it comes to World Cup and everything. So um, whether they turn up, I mean this isn't the same Portugal team. Vitinha and Neves are you know are winners. They've won Champions Leagues. They've won Ligas. So that ways they've achieved a good amount. And Ronaldo, of course, throughout his career has been a winner. And Nuno Mendes, another PSG player, João Cancelo won so much at Man City. I mean, there are Man City players in the Croatian team as well Modric, etc. And Ivan Perisic played for Bayern. He also played for Inter for a long while. So it's going to be an interesting. I mean, intriguing. I'm sick and fucking tired of using the word interesting. It's going to be a battle where I mean there would be in a team battle there would be individual battles going on as well where uh, where the winners of these individual battles will probably have a big effect on who comes out on top in these will probably determine who comes out on top in these big nation battles of the battle of the nations who emerges as the victorious team, and that's where it is. Oh, I mean, I think both teams. I mean, Portugal might play in different team or different dress, but I'm not sure why that would be the case. But it looks like Croatia will be playing in their regular kit. So it's. I mean, I just don't understand why that would be the case. Anyway, so let's see how it turns out, and what else? We'll be talking about individual players, their strengths, the weaknesses, etc., and the strengths, the weaknesses, etc., and how how they could impact how they could impact the outcome of the game and everything else. So um, stay tuned if you are tuning in, and if you are tuning in, and yeah, we'll be. I mean, there's still half an hour to go before the game kicks off, so we'll be talking about a lot of stuff, and obviously Ronaldo, the circus, and everything that comes with him. I mean, the whole tournament. It's been. So yeah, about 25 minutes to go. And let's talk about Portugal and how they have performed thus far in the tournaments. Let's give it 4 5 minutes, and then we'll talk about how Croatia performed. Then we'll talk about Ronaldo and what the strengths of the team are. Portugal to be this far in this tournament, whether it's because of some individual differences, I mean differences between individuals, the team, or for some other reason, or for some other reason. I mean, Portugal have yet to fire. I mean, they beat Uzbekistan 5-0, but Uzbekistan, I mean, they lost 3-1 to Congo. I mean, so I mean, not that it was any sort of a great achievement, but in that game, Congo posed a lot of threat for Portugal on the counter. I mean, Portugal did what they usually do through Vitinha, Neves, and Bruno Fernandes. They retain possession. They try to play through dangerous balls and try to play through dangerous balls. I mean, they couldn't. I mean, Congo scored on the on the verge of half time, on the verge of half time, and they held on to their point till the very end in the game. Could have won it. I mean, from what I can recall, there wasn't any glaring chance as such. Any glaring chance as such, but they were like they were always looking dangerous on the counter attack. They were always good on the. They were always, looking for avenues where they could, hurt the Portuguese, and then I mean the game against what do you call the game against Uzbekistan was. I mean, from the first 5 or 6 minutes when Ronaldo scored to the next, I mean, first 5-10 minutes to the final whistle. In fact, they were all over the Uzbeks. I mean, Ronaldo scored twice. Nuno Mendes scored a Nuno Mendes scored a beautiful free kick. I mean, wasn't the best. I mean, best free kick. It was, but it was a work of invention, craft, etc. And that paid dividends with that free kick. And then there was an own goal by the keeper, and Rafael scored as well. And the third game that they played against Colombia, they were totally played off the park by the Colombians, the South Americans. I mean, from start to finish, they were the better team. I mean, it was only their keeper who kept them in the game for a long period of time. I mean, with Arias and who else? James, Luis Diaz. They always looked dangerous, and I mean how they didn't score to the Colombians. I mean, I would never know. I mean, it was. I mean, it was a. I mean, going into that game, I thought like Portugal have found their mojo. I mean, they should be able to see off Colombia. I mean, Colombia aren't the best team in South America. I mean, based on that performance, maybe they are. I mean, not the best, but certainly you could say second, third best. Uh, Ecuador have gone out. Colombia are still there. Paraguay is still there. Brazil is still there. Argentina, of course, comfortably the best. And that ways, I thought, yeah, Colombians are there to be reckoned with. But we're talking about we're talking about Ronaldo and the Portugal's team, which I think, or I'm fairly certain, are higher in the FIFA rankings. They have better players or more known players and more known players. And I mean, how easily or how easy are the Colombians finding it to penetrate through the Portugal defense midfield was I mean surprising to be honest, and was surprising to be honest, and And yeah, I mean it was a bit. It was a bit. I'd say surprising, but then I've already said that. I've already said that. So that ways it was. I mean, you could say that. You could say that. Like Portugal. We need to look at ourselves, and there's a lot of improvement that we need to do to. I mean, to get in a position where we can think about winning this whole tournament. I mean, a lot of people thought that Portugal have a team, but but here we are. They kind of have struggled against Uzbekistan and Colombia. Both games, Ronaldo had a stinker. I mean, he scored two against Congo and Colombia, and both games in both games Ronaldo had a stinker, and we'll see if okay. Let me check. Hello, check 1 2, check 1 2. It is working. So yeah, that's as far as Portugal are concerned. Uh, Croatia, let's talk about them. I mean, against England, the scoreline at the end of the game read 4-2. The scoreline at the end of the game read 4-2, but it was not a 4-2 game. I mean, England were far, far, far better than the than the Croats. They, I mean, Croatia scored two good goals uh, by Baturina and Nusa, I think. Musa. Musa. I mean, those two were good goals, but in the second half, as soon as Bellingham scored in the first couple of minutes, they were absolutely abysmal in the rest of the 40 odd minutes that were played. I mean, England could have scored three, four, five, maybe. I mean, they did score four. What I meant was two or three more goals, and they could have scored two or three, four more goals in the game. And the only issue, I mean, issue from an English point of view would have been, yeah, should we have scored more? Well, we probably should have. There were like some remarkable saves. There were goal line clearances, and then I mean there were some good individual performances. Dominic Livakovic, he has done well. And then Modric, I mean, he really struggled in that game. The first goal was his mistake. First of all, he gave the ball away for a corner, and then from that corner, he failed to clear the ball and ended up fouling. Fouling. Who did he foul? He fouled someone, and that resulted in a penalty. And and England scored. Harry Kane, I mean, initially missed the penalty, or it was saved, and then because the keeper didn't have his foot on the line, he got another chance to take that penalty, and that time he was not going to miss. He absolutely drilled it past Livakovic to make it 1-0. And I mean, Kovacic was only a substitute that day, um, and there were other players who who were preferred. But today, Kovacic is starting ahead of many others, or at least those who started that day. So yeah, I mean it's it's been it's been I mean since the opening game a bit better for Croatia. They how do I put it? They have kept one clean sheet against Panama, but they were very lucky to win 1-0 against the Central Americans, and then the Americans or wherever it is connects the South and North America, the canal, right? Uh, and then against Ghana, they were pegged back, and then they came back to by Vlasic, who's starting tonight, and uh, and Vlasic, good player, is starting. I mean, had a terrible time in England with Everton and West Ham, but that doesn't make him a poor player. He's a decent player. I mean, good enough to start for a team like Croatia at World Cup at a World Cup knockout game. And yes, so in those two games, in those two games, Croatia have improved. They they uh, they they've shown some sort of resilience, whether that be good enough or strong enough against a Portuguese team who's carrying, not carrying, who's a Portuguese team that is full of star-studded players, a star-studded lineup, let's call it, and whether that would be good enough, we'll wait and find out. The big players have to stand up. Perisic, Modric, Kovacic. I'm worried about Modric and Perisic. I mean, if they have Perisic and Modric have legs to compete with the likes of Neves, Vitinha, Neto, Leao. I mean, Leao will peg Perisic back, or Neto will peg Perisic back, and whether it works or not, we'll wait and find out. About 12 minutes to go, 12 and a half, or 11, 12 and a half minutes to go, 11 and a half minutes to go rather, for the start of the game at the stadium in Toronto, and uh, and uh, and uh, and yeah, that's where Croatia are. Livakovic might need to have a stormer of a game to to keep players out. I mean, I remember a game in 2022 against Brazil where he kept Brazil in the game, and it was 1-0 courtesy him. If it wasn't for him, Brazil could have been 3-4-0 up and out of sight for Croatia. But then Anthony was fucking around, and then Croatia equalized against Brazil, and on penalties they went through. Against Brazil. So Livakovic is. I mean, he would need to stand up and be counted as well. So these are these Livakovic, Perisic, Modric, Kovacic. I mean, these are the players I think Croatia will be counting on tonight, and yeah. So that's about Croatia. Not talking about Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, he scored so far two goals at this Football World Cup. there have been so much stories and like there have been so much stuff written and published about Cristiano Ronaldo. It's absolutely untrue. I mean, like you couldn't believe how much stuff that has been said, written, and spoken. I mean, written and spoken about Ronaldo. And first game, after the first game, John Evans came out and said, "Yeah, he's just a player." I'm like, obviously, why would you say that? He's a great player and we are just shit and he's carrying us this that and the other. I mean, when it comes to the country, every player is just a player. The aim of the game is for your nation to win the World Cup, not for you, your country to win the World Cup. Yes, individual awards are there, but the country comes first. And and then there were like social media clips of I mean, a lot of things happening. I mean, Ronaldo's sister got involved. I mean, John Neves' girlfriend got abused all over the shop. Bruno Fernandes, it appeared. I mean, like I could be wrong uh, in this, in this time of AI, etc. I mean, like maybe some of it was real, some of it wasn't. But Bruno, I mean, like he posted stuff on his Instagram account, and then João Cancelo he appeared to ignore Cristiano Ronaldo in training. This and like I'm happy to be wrong, but that is what I saw. It could be all AI or fake or whatever. So that's how it was. And next game, I mean Portugal against Uzbekistan. Cristiano Ronaldo scores twice against a lowly Uzbekistan team, and all is hunky dory, all is well and good, and everyone is hugging and kissing each other, and it's all good and this. But next game again, I mean like if you want to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo and and everything, I mean he didn't do anything constructive in the game against Colombia. He's on two goals. He's Portugal's highest goal scorer at World Cup. He scored at six consecutive World Cups. He's the only player to have done so. He scored 10 goals at World Cup. He scored one hat trick as well against Spain in 2018. He's done it all. He's won it all apart from the World Cup. And against Colombia, he was poor. I mean, the whole team was poor, but he was particularly poor. And maybe I suggested that it was a time where he should start off the bench, or Roberto Martinez should consider him, taking him off. I mean, he's 41 years of age. Can he play 90 minutes at? I mean, in this heat. I mean, I know some matches are being played under closed roofs, so where ACs are working and the temperatures are like autumnal, or that kind of temperature. So it's like maybe maybe it was time for Ronaldo to take stock of whole situation. And I mean that I did statistical video where I showed that in the last Euros he didn't score a goal from open play. In 2022 World Cup he scored one goal, and that was a penalty. In 2021 Euros I don't know if he scored any goals, and the and I mean, he scored 4 goals. Two, no, sorry, he scored 3 goals, two against Hungary, one against Germany, but two of them were penalties. So these are some of the statistics that we're talking about in terms of Ronaldo. After 35, 36, his productivity has decreased. There's no doubt about it. It's factual. I'm not speaking subjectively. And and maybe Portugal should have considered, the new and the option of maybe dropping him or something. But they have Gonzalo Ramos. They can go with some other things, but they didn't. And now he's starting against Croatia. I mean, who's also captained by Luka Modric, his long-time teammate at Real Madrid. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're good friends. They won so much. I mean, how many Champions Leagues did they win? 2014, 16, 17, 18, four at least, and maybe 20. No, which one was that? Maybe one more where uh, Vinicius scored or Benzema scored against Liverpool in the final. But Ronaldo left in 2018, right? So four of them, four Champions Leagues together, they won. So they are good friends, but both of them are maybe a tournament too far into their careers. I'm pretty sure this will be the end of international career of Modric. Ronaldo, maybe he thinks he's fit enough, and I mean, if he plays, I don't think he's doing himself any favors or his team any favors. He's not the quickest anymore. His tricks, his penalty kicks, oh sorry, free kicks aren't aren't the best, aren't the best, and that's where he is. He has to decide. I mean, what's best. If tonight is the end for Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal at this World Cup, I'm pretty sure we'll we could see an announcement from Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, he scored nearly 150 goals for he'll play for Al Nassr in Saudi Arabia. I'm pretty sure he'll get 1,000 goals one way or the other. And yeah, so that's about Ronaldo. I mean, I'm not hopeful he'll have a good game tonight, but we'll see. And talking about this game, about a couple of minutes to go, maybe even less, about 70, 80 seconds to go for this game. And talking about this game, I think Portugal are slight favorites, slight, only slight. Um, don't be surprised if this game goes to extra time or even penalties. The battle of the midfield will mostly determine who comes out on top or who has better chances. The strikers, the wingers, everything. The pace of the game. I think most of the game will be played in midfield. Croatia, I mean, because most of the people are passers rather than carriers of the ball in midfield, it could be a game where you know the pace might actually suit Ronaldo. He can conserve energy and then attack when needed. And the game is about to start. I'm like I'm pretty sure it is about to start or maybe even has started. So let's go to the game. I mean, hopefully, no issues with the television that I suffered earlier, and I'll go to the main scene, and I'll go to the main scene and start the clock, etc. Everything. game has started. I mean, still daytime over there, and still daytime over there, and what happened there again? For fuck's sakes, man! What is happening with my television? What is happening with this television today? Sakes, what is wrong with you? I genuinely don't know what is wrong with this. Anyways, it's Croatia on the attack. This dress and this dress that Portugal are supporting. I don't know which team is which. Croatia are in blue. Portugal are. I mean, both teams are in different kits to what they usually play in. So are in different kits to what they usually play in. So I mean, let's see how it goes. I mean, I mean, you can say very safely that the game is in Canada when there's a lot of red in there. Uh, there's Perisic, Neto. Oh, good run being made there. Oh, powder puff shot from Ante Budimir straight to Costa. It was more like a back pass, really. It was more like a back pass. And, yeah, let's see if when Vitinha again conducting things. First 3 or 4 minutes, the game is getting into the groove. Mendes with a good ball. Rafael, oh, good save again, blocked. I mean, like I'm not sure who it was, but I mean, two golden chances for Portugal to open the scoring and take the lead. Obviously, if they're opening the scoring, they're taking the lead. And Livakovic and Diego Costa have both made a save each. I mean, the fact that we are calling what Costa saved as a chance is I'm like, I mean, it was in theory a chance, wasn't a well taken chance. I mean, that's out of play, but now we can see the replay of that save and double shot by going to the good ball by Mendes to Leao. He pulled it back. I'm not sure who it was. I still don't know who it was. Bruno Fernandes it was. Number 8, they're appealing for a handball as well, which I don't think it was. First foul of the game on João Neves. By Peter Susic. I think it's Peter Susic. Ruben Diaz of Man City. Good ball played to Rafa Leao. Oh, Ronaldo was almost in there. Oh, first corner of the game. I mean, Livakovic playing it safe. Could have caught it. Could have caught it. Good start by Portugal. Good start by Portugal. Rafa Leao to take the corner. Just can't get my head around who it was. Over the bar. Portugal have had 4 shots now on goal. And this one from Cancelo wasn't ever troubling Livakovic. Chance for Croatia. Oh, that might be a bit overhead from Modric. Might have been Kovacic. One of the two. As Portugal on the attack. There goes Neto. Number 18. Can he find it cross? He can! Oh, what the keeper and the attacking player. It goes out for a goal kick, I think, in the end. I think it goes out for a goal kick in the end, and yeah. Good start by Portugal. I'd say that. Good start by Portugal. Croatia. If they keep playing like this game could be over before halftime. They've had a chance, fish, half a chance, but they are conceding a lot of chances and have done in the first 9 minutes or so. Oh, chance for Portugal. Oh, for Croatia, header was wide. So nil nil. His chance for foul given. Good distance for a free kick, direct free kick. Foul on Nuno Mendes. Can Ronaldo pull back the years from that one? Which looks concerned. I mean, will they do something tricky? They did something like that against Uzbekistan when Mendes scored a free kick. Ronaldo, oh, and that is a dreadful free kick. Straight into the wall, into the midriff of players. It's Van Perisic who's down. It's not Perisic. It's Pongracic. Marine Pongracic. I remember watching him. I mean, not watching him, but like a game that Wolfsburg played. He scored the winner against Dortmund. 1-0 win. I think it was Dortmund. It comes another cross. But again, overhead. But Portugal don't retain the possession. Kovacic. I mean, there was a time when the midfield was Rakitic, Modric, depending on who played, Brozovic or Kovacic. I mean, it's not the same. Obviously, the quality will deteriorate when you have so many high caliber players. Uh, just want to say, I mean, like, before I go on, don't want to see extra time. Hopefully, the game finishes in the allotted 90 or however minutes are added on. And if there's extra time, then at least don't be don't don't be nil nil. At least be 1-1, 2-2. I mean, oh, that's a strange header out for a corner. Portugal's second corner. Here comes Mendes' corner. Looks a good delivery. What a chance. What a header. But over the bar from Renato Vega. Man, if that was on target, that was 1-0. No keeper saving that unless it's direct at him. Like that has to go in. Free header. Here, he heads it up. It's like slanting up. That was a good chance. Good chance. Yellow card for Ruben Diaz. I didn't see what happened, but yellow card it is. Ruben Diaz can't believe the yellow card, but I mean, I'm surprised. I mean, it was a foul. And thankfully, all the yellow cards from the group stages have been wiped out. Ontario, Ontario, Canada, another foul. Renato Vega was at Chelsea. He can play in midfield, and that's a foul on Susic. Susic, number 17. I think it's Petar Susic or something. Petar was to take the free kick. Here comes the free kick. Cleared. And Portugal now looking to counter. 18 minutes in, 20% of the game gone. In Vitinha and Neves, they haven't been that dominant as they have been in the previous games that Portugal have played. But you would expect that they were against, you would say, against against an inferior opposition. Here, it's more of an equal. I mean, it started off very well, but in the last 8-10 minutes, it's been a bit of attritional, really. Started well, genuinely did chances at both ends, but so coming up to the hydration break, so you could say a quarter of the game nil-nil. I mean, Renato Vega, the chance that he had, Bruno Fernandes, the chance that he had. Croatia have had a few shots, but I mean, if Portugal were 2-0 up, you wouldn't be complaining. Neto created a good moment. Croatia look like they are playing on the counter attack. Portugal now showing their dominance. Oh, I don't know whether it was the attacker or the defender who put it wide. Kongracic. So it was Kongracic who put it wide. Maybe Neto could have gotten in. Roberto Martinez, there have been reports, nothing confirmed, I think, that he'll be leaving this Portugal team at the end of the tournament. Again, out, goal kick, corner wasted, and I think might be time for the hydration break. It is time for the hydration break. Break it is, and like there are so many breaks that happen. So nil-nil, it remains best chance to Renato Vega and Bruno Fernandes. There was another chance. I mean, might have been Bruno Fernandes again, which was blocked, sort of, blocked, but it was sort of blocked, but still remains nil-nil. And Portugal, they'd be feeling that they should be ahead. They feel. I mean, if they thought or if they think that they deserve to be ahead, then I would agree with them. I would agree with them that I mean they probably should. And if they are eliminated tonight, maybe this is a phase of or a spell of the game that they they could have you know managed better. And, could have managed better, but it is what it is. It is what it is, and so the break in Ontario is almost over. The hydration break, that is. Ronaldo having chat with Vitinha. Not sure what they're talking about. 26 minutes gone, and start with a Croatian goal kick. Should have played the ball earlier, but a foul is given. Ooh, advantage played. Shot blocked. And a lot of Croatian players I've not seen of or noticed that much. Blasic, Baturina, Budimir, maybe even Perisic. Obviously, as an attacking force, they've been a bit subdued. Good ball played through. One on one, offside. I thought, I mean, from here it looked onside, but number 23, Vlasic scored the winner against Ghana. Not sure who that is. Coming up to half an hour played. Oh no! That should have been 1-0 Ronaldo with a stinking miss. Absolutely stinking miss. Beautiful, perfectly weighted ball by João Cancelo, which, let's have a look. That's a bad miss. That's a bad miss. That's a bad miss by could have done better. I mean, he didn't get any body part on it, so I'm not sure whether calling it a miss is doing him injustice or anything. In any match, there's a team that would take penalties and the other wouldn't. I think Croatia in this case would take penalties. Portugal wouldn't. So I mean, let's see how things turn. How things turn. I'll just be back. I mean, in a minute. I mean, Joao Felix was the guy who was dropped. I mean, whose name I was struggling to recall. And, yeah, so just back in a moment. Nil still in this game. 33 minutes played. Corner to Portugal. Taken shot. Cancelo. Oh, Nuno Mendes. Oh, good shot. But blocked. And now the counter attack is on. Oh, that could be a yellow card. Ball one, says the referee. And nil nil it remained. So wasn't even a foul. Wasn't even a foul. Another chance for Croatia to attack. Oh, that's a poor ball cut out by Mendes. And the options were limited. I get that. But, Portugal, as you would have expected, dominating possession. Almost twice. Almost twice the possession of Ronaldo, and I mean, he's one player who's disappointed a bit in this World Cup. I watched all the Portugal matches, all the minutes, and haven't missed any. And he's been a player who could have done a lot more. He's been a player who could have done a lot more. And, it's Cancelo, oh, straight to Livakovic. And Croatia trying to play on a counter, long ball into the channel. The score though remains nil-nil. Four more teams after this one make it to the round of 16. Games coming thick and fast almost every day. And, it has been out every day since 11th, 12th, whatever you want to call it, 23rd day, 22nd, 23rd day, like on average 4 games a day approximately. It's a headache. Here comes another Portuguese corner. Can they make it count? Vega was almost in there again, but it's another corner. You know, my TV was disconnected. Vega again, crosses coming in. Just just that final ball or the final inch, final centimeter lacking, which is being headed clear, whatnot. That could have been a risky ball. Risky play. Oh, good ball. Oh, man. Some of these tackles are pretty tough. There's Perisic
job there by Neto against Perisic, but caught out. Rafael once again that time of day, the day is breaking. A very familiar pattern to the game. Advantage played. Perisic. Oh no, Kovacic. Again, he's crossing. I mean, he scored against England, Perisic, in the game against England. I mean, in the 2018 semi-final past Pickford. Again, back. Latko Dalic, I think he'll be pretty content with how this first half has turned out. I mean, 44 minutes, there's still about 5-6 minutes, I'd say, to go. Ronaldo has been anonymous, absolutely non existent. And to be fair, there haven't been much opportunities. When he did try that free kick, which was dreadful, and then there was a Cancelo cross. Maybe, I mean, I didn't see it properly whether he missed it or was like inches away because that's the best he could do. So, yeah. Here comes the ball again. Leo! Rafael shot over the bar. And I mean, like, this guy's, you think is still a prospect. And, like, there's no give in his game. I mean, like, there's no subtlety, etc., or anything. I mean, the half started so well, but it's been it's been boring. And but in a way, you could say it's been kind of a half where the game, I mean, is more or less being played among equals. Uh, the other game, you could say that was perhaps Ivory Coast versus Norway. A lot of wayward passing. A lot of wayward passing. And there's a lot to be desired from this. I mean, there have been chances. I'm like contradicting myself. But Argentina play tomorrow. Spain earlier qualified for the round of 16. France have qualified. England have qualified. Brazil have done. And all the big hitters have made it through. It's half time now. It's half time at the stadium in Ontario, Canada, and yeah, I mean what to make of it, but it's been watchable without being over the top kind of thing, like could it have been better? Yes. Could it have been worse? Yes. So that's how it is. That's how it is. Uh, that's how it is as things stand, and that's how it is as things stand, and yeah. About what 15 minutes break now, and then we'll be back with the action. Um, hopefully, I mean, there will be goals in the second half, and yeah, in the second half, and we could see. I mean, like Ronaldo scoring. I mean, there are no guarantees though. I mean, if this game ends 0-0, you won't be surprised and just like checking out. I mean, like in the first half, nothing has happened. What are we going to talk about? what am I going to talk about? Renato Vega had a good chance. Um, I think someone else had a good chance as well. Ronaldo could have turned one in. I mean, yeah. So just just checking a few things out. Just checking if there's anything happening or because on the pitch it's been not at all encouraging. It's been boring. It's been a bit boring. And, just waiting for the second half to start. Minutes. Just waiting for the game to begin. And, I mean, the worst thing from my point of view that can happen is this game goes to extra time because and like that would seriously kill me off. My head is absolutely bursting with pain. Yeah, day is breaking. Good time. Good time. Absolutely. Right. I mean, Ronaldo. If we want to talk about him, he's been awful. I know. 10 more minutes to go before the game, and like players were impressed. I haven't been paying, but Jao I mean, that much attention, but Jao Cancelo, I mean, like he's been good. He's been good in this half. Well, even the internet has deserted me tonight. That's how bad it is. And, so I mean, like I don't know what to say. Just waiting for the game to start after the half time. And I mean, if goes to half time, we could still have 2 more hours. Yes, my hair is all over the shop, and this YouTube is absolutely killing me. अभी भी नहीं चल रहा. So nil, it remains. Nil, it remains, and I mean, we should be about 2 or 3 minutes away from the starting of the second half. I mean, if there's no goal or goals or like both teams score equal number of goals in the second half, it could quite could quite easily be heading for the extra time. Like knowing my luck and everything, that would be crap, absolutely crap for me. I mean, although let's see what happens. It could be a good game. It could be a good game. It could be a good game, and could be a good game. And, could be a good game. I mean, I'm not expecting goals galore in this game. Let's be honest. And, not expecting goals galore in this game. Let's be honest. And I mean, maybe this game will be decided by a penalty or something like that. Something like that. So let's see. Let's see how we go about in the second half. Portugal, they looked more likely team to score. They looked like the more likely team to score in the first half. Croatia played on the counter, and yeah, and the second half has begun. I think let's go and see if there's any improvement in the play. No changes for no changes for Portugal. Let's see if there have been any Croatia. I mean, unlikely. That's my guess. That's my guess. And that's a very poor choice by Perisic. Perisic goes out wide. Like everything is just too slow. Just too slow. Chance for I mean if Portugal can somehow get an opportunity to counter, maybe they'd welcome that. the second half. Oh, goal! No side netting. Oh no, Kovacic. Could it be a penalty? We saw yesterday a penalty was given, though we'll see. No, he wasn't caught, it was something else. Side netting, maybe. Was it saved or was it just simply missed? I'm not sure how he's injured his stomach area. It's a save by Costa. Corner to Portugal, to Croatia. Taken shot. Oh, another shot goes wide. I mean, like it was a poor touch by Leao. I am fully expecting this game to go to extra time. Spain could play Portugal, or Portugal could play Spain. That would be an interesting, intriguing battle between Vitinha, João Neves, and Pedri, etc. Everybody. If Modric and Kovacic are, you know, causing them some sort of problems, then you can imagine Rodri, Vitinha, or Rodri, Pedri, and I think Fabian Ruiz might start that game because of his familiarity with Neves and Vitinha. Not that it's a certainty. So layout all given away by that's the second half has started like the like how the first one did, but they haven't shown the Croatian team in the second half. Ronaldo dropping slightly deeper to get more involved. Maybe there's Vitinha. There's too many bodies to get through. Foul and 51 minutes played. Nil-nil. It remains. And I mean, like apart from that, Kovacic chance, not much happening. Chance to hit one, 1-0. Perisic scores 1-0 and Portugal trail. Could this be the end of Cristiano Ronaldo? And Croatians are delighted. In the stand, I mean, they were warned, and Ronaldo, I mean, like, could this be his sixth and last World Cup? Could it be last World Cup game? There's no offside there. The Perisic drills it past Diego Costa. He tried his best, but it was hit too powerfully, and the Perisic still scoring goals. I'm like not sure what Cancelo was doing there. The 1-0 to Croatia. Rafael, I mean, like trying his best, but he's just not that hard to deal with, I don't think. Portugal, obviously, they cannot afford to concede another goal quickly or on a delayed basis. Croatian defense is not the best, but oh, another good ball. There goes, I think it's Perisic again, is it? Good ball. Oh, 2-0. Offside. Offside. And it will be checked. Vlasic offside. I mean, it was pretty clear that it was offside. Very clear offside there. He knew that. Ronaldo needs to come up with something. Yeah. I think there will come a time where you know Croatia will be under a lot of pressure. If they can hold their nerve, the defense, midfield. Oh, Rafael bench one off the bar, cracking shot. I mean, that is what we are talking about. That was sublime skill.
Absolutely sublime. Here's Livakovic, and that was a stunning effort. Rafael Rafael Leao. Oh, here's the run being made. Right or left? Oh, good left. Here's Perisic again. Oh, not Perisic. It was Susic. Right. That was a stunning effort. The lower half of the bar. I thought it was Perisic, but corner to Croatia. Baturina to take. That's a dreadful corner. Yellow card. Modric. Looks like someone is getting ready to come on for Portugal. Looks like double or triple change. I mean, let's let's hope Ronaldo goes off. He hasn't done anything. But Ronaldo! Oh, he scored! Ronaldo scores! Offside, is it? Offside. Like, they are checking. They are checking. They will check. I mean, won't be surprised. That's close, but slightly offside. I think his head is offside. His head is offside. If this is given, then I mean, like, they are checking. Check over offside. Just, just. I think his head was offside. Conceição, Samedo, and there's one more. This, I think, quadruple change. Vitinha is going off. Bernardo coming on. Conceição is coming on for probably Rafael Leao.
Bruno Fernandes and Vitinha have gone off. João Cancelo, Pedro Neto, like still can't understand how Ronaldo hasn't gone off. So might be a 4-4-2. João Neves remains. Vitinha has taken off. Maybe he's a different type of midfielder, but quadruple changes. Quadruple change. Oh, why that could have been equalizer, Rafael Leao. I mean, like he's not gone off. That is one gutsy piece of change. They are asking for a yellow card or something like that.
I mean, not sure what has happened.
They're checking something, or maybe a penalty or something. And if this is given a penalty, I mean, I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked if that is given a penalty. Given as a penalty. I'd be absolutely stunned if that is given as a penalty. Oh, VAR check. VAR check. That can't be a penalty. Why just why don't they just hand it to Cristiano Ronaldo? That's not a penalty. I don't think that's a penalty. Given that some of the things we've seen, maybe they want Jamal versus Ronaldo or whatever. That cannot be a penalty. It just can't be a penalty. That is a disgusting decision, in my opinion. Just hand Cristiano Ronaldo everything. That is just pathetic. I hope he misses. Oh, he puts it in the stands. That's a disgusting decision. That's a shitty decision. Starting out with a straight run up to Livakovic. What can he do? Can he do anything? It goes Ronaldo 1-1. And just handed a penalty and scoring and celebrating like it's like run from the opposition half into his own half and scored. Anyways, 1-1. 1-1 it is, and yeah. That is a pathetic decision. Like, it be time for the hydration break. How is that a penalty? How the fuck is that a penalty? Can never be a penalty. I just do not know how a referee and a VAR can look at that and say that was a penalty. I could criticize the Croatian player, but I don't think he does much wrong. Anyways, Ronaldo seems pumped. Into Croatia, as if it was already written in the stars that it will be extra time this game. I'm like, fair enough. Throw by Croatia. Diego Costa comes and collects. That arena has gone off. Mario Paslic is coming. Rafael. I feel for Croatia. Honestly, I do. Drake is here. What the fuck is everybody wearing earrings? Drake makes me. It's Rafalia who hit the bar. The fantastic shot. Trying too much now, lying on the floor. Oh, shot! Oh, I think it hit the post. Oh, saves. Diego Costa saves. Corner, I think. But Kovac is there, hit the post. Man, so unlucky. Mateo Kovacic. Two efforts. Oh, over the bar by the head of. Chance for a counter. Oh, this could be. Oh no! What a save! Oh, who's that? Matanovic. This game has really come to life. Could he have gone with a header straight away? But Diego Costa again. Matanovic denied. Croatia now piling on the chances. Here comes the cross. Oh, again. I mean, these are dangerous crosses from Croatia that are coming in. And Portugal so far, I mean, like the rear guard has been strong. I mean, like Croatia playing like a team who feel they have been hard done by. This game is very watchable now, played by Smedo. It's all Croatia for the last 3, 4, 5 minutes maybe. Kovacic, Modric, Matanovic. it's Ronaldo. The only thing he's done is scored a penalty and offered nothing apart from that in the game. Like he's making all sorts of hand gestures and everything. Could have what? Certainly 16, 17 minutes and then 30 more minutes, 32 maybe, 50 more minutes of play. Ruben Neves, Portugal's last substitute, maybe he'll come on for João Neves. Bernardo and João Neves are not able to deal with the trickery and everything. Oh, there's a chance! Oh, 2-1! Croatia lead! Oh, offside. Susic offside. Well, let us check. Yeah, clear offside. He should have known that he was offside. Not sure why he was so so much hurry to Ruben Neves. I am predicting for João Neves. Oh, Ronaldo. This is first knockout goal for so Ronaldo taken off. Not happy. Could he see the end of his international World Cup football from the bench? Could happen. Ronaldo substituted. Imagine that. Imagine if Roberto Martinez had taken off. Ronaldo had 1-0 down. And Portugal have been majorly the dominant team. Ramos, I had forgotten about Ramos. more than 80 minutes played, about 12, 13 minutes left, and then extra time if required. Closer than I thought, but offside it was. Game after this, Switzerland versus Canada. Switzerland versus no, Nuno Mendes with a fantastic run. Here comes the cross over the head of Bernardo Silva. Oh, Conceição. 1-1 it remains. Will there be a goal in the 10 or so minutes that remain? No? Conceição in the box. Good defending. I mean, I don't think Ronaldo would have been able to play 120 minutes anyways. Oh, wide. What a chance for Vega again. He had a brilliant chance in the first half. Now, again in the second half, he should at least hit the target and then take it from there. But angled his header way, way, way wide. They're reaching a point where you take extra time and then go out. There's chance to get a cross in. Here comes. Oh, no! Oh no! From this angle, it looked like, oh dear, Pasalic. That is a guilted chance. Brilliant cross by Perisic, I think. Pasalic puts it well, well, well wide. It was never even close. Both teams will be ruining these chances. One of them will be more than the other. Both teams have had a chance to win it, and both teams. Bernardo taking control of the situation ahead of his defenders. Bernardo signed with Real Madrid. Leao. Vega. Leao. 10 minutes added. Wow. With hydration break, VAR check for penalty. What else was there? Offside checks, couple of them. If it's going to extra time, it's going to extra time. John Neves to take the corner. Again, header goes out. Ruben Diaz this time. Guardiol now coming on. Vlasic going off. Guardiol, I don't know why he didn't start. There are like still 40 odd minutes to go of playing time, and then maybe if required penalties. Don't want to lose it from here. I mean, you don't want to lose a full stop. Mendes. Oh, Mendes in the box. Oh, could it? No penalty given. Like, I don't know what's the situation. Rafael, he's trying a lot of tricks, but none of it coming on, coming on, coming off for him. Getting my words mixed up. Oh, 2-1. It's Gonzalo Ramos. Brilliant cross by Leo. Finds the head of Gonzalo Ramos. And it's 2-1. and that chance by Pasalic, and like and that penalty, dear Livakovic couldn't do anything about it, and it's 2-1. I mean, love Rafael Leao. I mean, like good header, Livakovic beaten, good header, good header. The ball was past him before he could move, and Roberto Martinez and his substitutions have worked a treat. Holy moly, what the hell? 2-1. Dear. Luka Modric facing possible elimination. I mean, I still cannot believe how that was given a penalty. About 5 or 6 minutes to go, can Portugal create the chance? Substitution, perhaps double substitution for Croatia. Kovacic off, Andic Kramaric on. Getting the cross. Oh, cleared by Vega. Against Spain, if Portugal play like this, Portugal did beat Spain in a Nations League game not so long ago, so would be a good cracking battle. Oh, cleared by Vega. Man, that could have gone anywhere. About 200 seconds, bit more than that left. There's a chance for perhaps there was a chance to hit Croatia on the counter, but Portugal still have the ball in last 3 4 minutes maybe. Portugal keeping the ball well. That goes Costa goes long. Yellow card for somebody. For Ruben Diaz, is it? I mean, he's already on a yellow. Should that not have been? Who got who got the yellow card? Where is it? Can't believe he gave them the lead and then a softish penalty. 8 minutes gone. I'd make it about 3 more minutes because of the goal and that yellow card drama, everything. Get the cross in. It comes. Oh, corner, corner. He wants a handball. It's corner. Song in goal kick. They want them to check. I don't know. Matanovic, what is he saying? Costa is going long. I'm 100% sure. And there's no one shot to give it to. And what is Livakovic doing? Go long as you can. Modric done. Oh, that's gone for a goal kick, and then 10 minutes are up, I'd say. Gonzalo Ramos with the winner probably, and maybe 90 seconds, 60, I'd say at best. Portugal have the ball whacked down. Now Croatia throw. Maybe one last chance. Maybe they go long, cleared by Vega. Vega might be jam. Ruben Neves. There's Leo. Conceição! Wide. That is that. I think that might be that. Ah, man, so tired. Oh, the game continues. We are into the 12th minute. 10 were added. Oh, Costa collects, and that, I'm afraid, is that. I mean, finalists, semi-finalists, and now round of 32. This is still not gone. Referee plays on this like Titan. That's terrible. What are they doing? Oh, it's Toto on goal. We are going to extra time. 13th minute. Holy moly, I've never seen anything like that. I mean, I have, but you know, for the effect. Ronaldo can't believe that. It's Guardiola, the man who came on to stop the goals, and is seen two scored. Oh, that could be offside. That could be offside. It's offside, I think. Oh no, it came off Vega. It came off Vega. So no offside, I don't think. Pasalic, I mean, did well. He was offside, but it came off Vega last. And Croatians delighted
Absolutely delighted. It's 2-2 and Guardiola scored. I thought it might have been offside. We'll check. Oh, goal check. VAR check. It might not be over. Oh my, I mean, it may be over. I mean, it certainly comes off Vega. I mean, what is if he's gone, then he's offside probably, but it comes off Vega. How can that be offside? He's offside, that I know, but you can't be. I mean, it comes off a Portuguese player. Let's just listen in. Goal ruled out, offside, offside, no goal, and that's a disgusting officiating. That's disgusting officiating. I think the final whistle has gone. Still hasn't gone. Fuck everything. And people are throwing stuff on the pitch. And the referee should just blow. I mean, you played. And Portugal have been so lucky. And I am tired. There's a Croatian, female Croatian fan saying F you. Jose Sa wants final whistle. Genuinely do not. I mean, we don't need to see a replay that he was offside, but it comes from Vega. I don't know what he's trying to do. He's not attempting to leave the ball. Blow the fucking whistle now. To play. And the Croatian players should just walked off. full time. And Ronaldo celebrates as if as I'm like done now. An Iron Man thing. 2-1 it has finished. Controversy, controversy, controversy. Um, Anyways, guys, I'm out. I'm so tired. I'm out.